You have a deep sense of well-being, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Everything you have wanted to happen at this point in your life, you are now allowing to occur.
Hi, I'm Anadi from SoundsOrange.com, and I'm here with Foszia.
Hi.
And Eeshi-Ra.
Hi there.
Welcome both of you.
Thank you.
And we're here to talk about your audio program for pregnancy.
Yes.
So can you tell us a bit about that, please?
Well, the thing that I'm really excited about with this product that we have produced is that it enables women to really have the time to change their thinking about birthing. Because for a lot of women, they have the belief that it's painful. It's meant to be painful. If I need drugs, I need to be put out of it, and I just want to have the baby at the end of it. So the quickest, the easiest, that's what I want. Now, I don't want to know. And what this is to say, no, it's important for you to be there, to experience the process, because in the whole 9 months that you have the child gestating within you, you've been communicating, and then the birth is the final, but you can't just stop there. You've got to take, it's a whole movement from conception to birth, and to be there. You're there for the 9 months, you be there for the moment when that baby comes and you're able to hold it in your arms. So the first CD is enabling women to celebrate, yes, I'm pregnant, and how brilliant is that, and so this is what's happening to me, so I've got to relax, I've just got to be in me, I've got to affirm me and put myself first in my concerns, because what's going on inside of me is a huge thing. We've reached the point in life where, oh, you're just pregnant and you just get on with it, but it's a major thing you're having for the child, is the constant downloads. Just think, there's an egg and a sperm coming together, and out of that fusion, there's this being. I mean, there are messages in the coming together that programs an entire human being. Can you imagine one of us going about trying to create that? And here, there's this woman walking around and having this amazing thing occurring within her. So the first one is you are an amazing being, just look what's going on inside of you. And the second one is about, okay, pay attention to your body, make sure you're eating well. It's not about eating for two, it's eating so that you feel good, doing things that make you feel good. So the second one is all about healthy eating during your pregnancy. The third one is about, okay, so what I said earlier about people have beliefs about childbirth being inherently painful. But just think about what is said in Genesis chapter 3, I don't know what verse, about God saying to Eve, from now on you shall bring forth your children in pain. So it's basically saying you settle with it. That's just the way it is. God so ordained it. But actually, if you look at the way animals birth, they're not screaming around. They go into, and this is what we do, into trance. Okay, they are tranced out in the birthing process, and the body all supports that. Everything in the female body supports the whole pregnancy and birthing process. So, and for animals, when they are in a good space, when they feel safe. And that's interesting. If you are not, and all millions do it this way, if you are threatened, you withhold birth. So if you are stressed, birthing becomes a struggle. Yeah. If you feel safe, the whole body goes into an inner space, it trances out, and the movement from the child into the world is easy. Yeah. So when the mother goes into labour, she trances out. And the third CD is enabling her to get into this, rehearse that moment. So it's not about taking her to that moment because she's not ready yet. This is sort of after this 8th month of pregnancy for her to get into that CD and to begin to listen to it and begin to have a sense, rehearsing, this is what's going to happen. And the more she can just be in her body, more just giving in to the urge just to be quiet and peaceful. Because with a lot of pregnant women, you have these dreams that kind of really send your mind into a different space. Your whole body is saying, just slow down. And third CD is to enable them just to to have time, just to be there rehearsing what's going to happen.
And then the fourth one's with the dolphins, isn't it?
The actual birthing process.
Yeah, which is just with the frequencies and with dolphins in the background, which are recorded underwater. And because the frequencies create a beta endorphin release in the body, perfect for labour. So can actually through water, if the mother's deciding to have a water birth, wonderful. And I mean, if it's a dry birth, it's still going to be beneficial. But she gets that benefit of the boost of endorphins, which of course is great for pain relief. So it can make for a really ecstatic birth if she's really paying attention to her breathing, as Foszia guides, the breathing process. It can really make for a very different experience.
So as I understand it, the 4 CDs are actually for different parts
It's
of
five.
the
Yeah.
5
It's
CDs.
5 audios, yeah.
Okay, and then for different parts of the pregnancy.
It's a whole, to support them through the whole pregnancy, from pregnancy to delivery.
Yeah. And actually, indeed, to the bonding.
And then the bonding,
the
yes,
the
afterwards,
bonding
yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Of the newborn.
Yeah.
So women that would usually use drugs, they with your pregnancy program, that's not needed
No.
because of the relaxation.
Yeah, I think it's always a personal choice, and it's never good to say we can absolutely say you don't need it. I think that as they work through it, they'll realise that what are drugs for? They're usually for pain relief, and if they've already got into that deeper place of connection, it's very much about relaxing the breath to release that.
Can I just say something about
in the
pain?
body.
So there's pain that comes to the body from externally, and there's the visceral pain, the pain that's inside. And the body is designed to imbalance. When the body's in balance, there's no visceral pain. Visceral pain only comes up if there's an imbalance, if there's something suppressing, inhibiting something else from occurring. So the more relaxed a woman is, the more in tune with her body she is, the less there is any kind of opposition to what's going on within her naturally. So there would be, in a sense, physiologically, no need for pain to come up. If pain comes up, it's a signal from the body saying something is wrong. If you're having drugs, switching it off, then you are losing that. Your body tells you when things are not right. See, I would say to people, make pain relief your last resort. Just tuning to your body. Where there is a discomfort, work with it. Work with it. Your body is intelligent. Just be with the intelligence of your body. Your body worked to produce the baby inside you. You can't mimic that intelligence. Honor it, support it.
And so being brought to such a state of relaxation, what about, how does that affect women that would normally have Cesarean births?
It makes for a deeper connection with the baby, because there's a lot of research which shows that when a mother chooses that option, being too posh to push or whatever it is, that actually the connection that they have with the baby as it's growing up is very different. It's far more disconnected, and the child doesn't really come into the world feeling that the mother cares, actually. And I know lots of friends who have had Cesarean, they were brought into the world through Cesarean, and they have a very more distant relationship with their mother.
And there's often a chance of, I don't know quite what the figures are yet, but women who have Cesarean births tend to have more postnatal depression.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's something about being disconnected from the process. Because having the baby actually is also, there's your baby and your whole body goes into a different space.
It does seem a bit more disconnected, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Women that are having Cesareans. So the benefits of the pregnancy audio program, in a nutshell, would be?
Go for it.
Getting in tune with the body and potentially having a blissful birth.
Yep. And that's what we would wish all women, a blissful birth, because having a baby changes you in a way that you cannot even begin to imagine.
And on that note, thank you very much.
Thank you, Nadi.
Thank you, Eeshi-Ra.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Thanks.
So as you continue to relax, reflect on the changes that have recently occurred in your life now that you are a mother.